Well, growth and dealing with the growth we've had is obviously the biggest priority, along with public safety. But I'd say the most challenging one for us right now is dealing with the question of affordable housing and homelessness. They're all kind of connected. People are falling into homelessness because they can't afford to get an apartment to rent or a home to buy. So we have to deal with that issue aggressively. I've worked with a lot of builders and developers over the years. I think what we should do right off the bat is get developers and builders together with the city and other people that are interested in dealing with affordable housing and find solutions that are going to make sense. The city does own property and can acquire property that we can utilize to work with builders and developers to ensure that when we build a home or we rent an apartment, it's going to be at an affordable rate so we can get the people employed here that businesses, the hospital, and the school district all need. We talked a little bit about before in terms of the homelessness and getting affordable housing. The city does own some properties that can be utilized for that purpose. For example, south of Quartz, we have a small site that we could put some townhomes on. Childcare is a big issue. I've been talking with Kat Zwicker, who's on a childcare task force on that, and they're all interrelated. The childcare, the homelessness, the affordable housing, and it is, I think, our biggest challenge going forward. You know, as a practical matter, infrastructure is going to lag behind growth. Housing goes in first, we collect systems development charges, we can then make some improvements on our arterial collectors, but we have to prioritize where we're going to make the most sense in terms of the money we spend to alleviate traffic congestion in the city and to also enhance traffic safety in our local community, in our local neighborhoods. The bigger picture in terms of Redmond is obviously Highway 97. South Highway 97 will get a number of improvements over the next couple of years, but it's not going to alleviate the congestion. All those intersections on South Highway 97 will continue to fail into the future unless we have an alternate route, particularly for truck traffic. And I propose, and I think we're moving forward with one that will go from Airport Way down at the south end of 97, up Airport Way through the old Juniper Golf Course. If we connect that up north of town, we'll have a good alternate route to alleviate that traffic congestions. On Highland Avenue, we're going to have to figure out a way to make that 4-lane past the high school. It's just becoming more and more congested, more and more difficult. And with all this congestion, what we're seeing is a lot of different traffic patterns. People running red lights, hardly stopping at stop signs. And unless we deal with that congestion, that problem is going to continue. What I'd like to do is actually start before January, and if I'm elected to convene a new council, like in November and December in a kind of a retreat setting, so that we get all the input from the new councilors. We have senior staff there to bring them up to speed on where we're at on a number of projects. But the important thing is to get the council so that on January 1, they're up to speed and we're hitting the ground running. The priorities really are having an open council. Open with the community to discuss any issue that's important to them. I would move the council comments up front so that we can deal with them as a discussion item instead of just at the end where nobody discusses anything. I think the council can be more engaged in the overall engagement with the community and particularly drawing that community into our city council meetings to go over issues and try and reach a community consensus. That's going to be my priority, and I think given who's running for the council and who's on it, I think we'll be very successful with it. My name's Ed Fitch. The first thing I want to note is I'm running for mayor for the city of Redmond. I want to thank all those people who have helped on the campaign. It's been invaluable. And I also want to talk to the citizens. I think we're at a crucial point. We need to have an experienced leader to help the council tackle the issues that are right in front of us. We need to hit the ground running in January, and I hope you'll vote for me. Thank you.